About 10 years ago, before the Cane Corso had taken hold of the British public's interest, you would be hard-pressed to find an active breeder, let alone a rehoming centre with one available for homing. As of today, though, there is at least one Corso and as many as 6 in each of the major rescue centres in the country. One of the most common reasons for relinquishing a dog is due to an inability to meet its exercise needs. And with a giant breed like a Cane Corso, this becomes even more of a significant issue. Boisterous or naughty behaviour in a little dog can be shrugged off quite easily. With a large and powerful dog, you're looking at property damage, community disruption, and the potential for anxious reactivity, which can be dangerous. The disproportionate population of Corsos compared with other giant breeds in rescues may be partially down to this exact fact. Cane Corsos do indeed need quite a lot of exercise. Now, to quantify it, let's put them on an energy scale of dog breeds. On a scale of 1 to 10, if we place the famously lazy bulldog at the bottom end and give it a score of 1, and the notoriously electric Belgian Malinois at the top with a 10, then the Cane Corso comes in at about a 6 on average. Now, the Corso isn't recognised by the Kennel Club of the UK and only arrived on the books of the American Kennel Club in the last decade or so, which means there is a good chance that a significant proportion of Corsos out there at the moment are not purebred, which affects the energy level of the resulting dog. Some larger specimens have English Mastiff and Great Dane in their blood, which may reduce their energy output. Some smaller ones have Presa Canario and Pitbull in the mix, which in turn can boost their energy output. On top of that, of course, you can count on a more energetic puppy and a more settled senior dog, so age as always has to come into it. Now, with age in mind, let's think about recommendations. There is a often heard rule of thumb that suggests that for each month your puppy has lived, it should spend 5 minutes exercising, meaning that your new 8-week-old Cane Corso needs 10 minutes daily. Now, this isn't totally misguided, but it should probably refer only to structured walking time, because any Corso puppy with any history of work in its bloodline is going to be active during the day for far more than 5 to 10 minutes, from play to exploring with its nose, to training sessions, to toilet training expeditions into the garden. So 10 minutes learning how to walk on a lead out in public for socialization, if compulsory vaccinations are under your belt, is probably closer to the truth, coupled with all of the rest of that active time. Because Corsos are a giant breed, their growth plates don't fully close until they're approaching 2 years old, which means that whilst normal activity is acceptable, jumping off furniture and using stairs should be limited to mitigate joint issues later in life. Now, if you have an adult Corso who is not a senior yet, you're looking at more than an hour of walking daily, coupled with several plays and training sessions, if you want to keep your dog happy and healthy, that is. Because Cane Corsos are exceptionally protective dogs who often come with a significant working drive, there is a lot to be said for channeling their instinct into activities that suit them at a genetic level, such as Schutzhund competition training. Now, that said, as versatile dogs, they are happily entertained and engaged by any number of games, including tug, use of a flirt pole, and agility challenges. By the time you have a mature adult Corso, you will come to understand how your dog is best fulfilled, whether an hour is spent walking with half an hour each for training and games, or whether different proportions are best for you and your dog. Beyond this, as they reach seniority, you can expect a more relaxed and mellow approach to exercise from your dog, as well as typically a more subdued drive. Because Corsos are so large and powerful, with such a long history of being used in combative roles of various sorts, they can quickly become liabilities if not sufficiently exercised. With one of the heftiest bite force readings on record in the canine world, booming and frantic barks and total dissemination of furniture and home is the least of your worries with an under-exercised Corso. When well exercised and enriched, these dogs are superb family companions, because a tired dog is a happy dog.